Hi ladies, welcome back. Hope you're enjoying everything so far. I'm going to move on to the next step of putting a whole look together. So we've covered the skincare routine, we've covered the foundation, we've covered the concealer, we've covered the bronzer. We have our little highlighted and contoured look going on. So we're going to move on to the eyeshadow. All right. So this is going to be just a very basic, simple, neutral, nothing crazy thing that any skin color, any tone, any eye color can do something like this. Okay. So I'm going to use really neutral colors to create this look very natural, to keep it very easy. Okay, we'll get something in a minute, baby. So we're going to start off with the color Sexy in our mineral pigment shadows. I'm going to use my deluxe brush. You can kind of see how the end of that is there, because this we're going to sweep over the whole entire lid. We're going to start with the lightest color, because the lightest color is going to be your base color for the whole entire lid. So the top comes off, and you just put a very little into the cap. Okay, you can do this, it doesn't have to be a loose pigment either. You can do this with any shadow. You're just going to start with your lightest color first. You're going to get a little bit on there, tap it off, and just sweep over the whole entire lid all the way up to your eyebrows. And you have the lightest color first. Okay, and then we're going to move on to the next side. Need a little bit more in there. I like this color. It's just a little lighter. It's very neutral. If you get it sort of really under that arch of your brow, you get a really nice highlight to accentuate the arch of your brow. I comb through my brows first, but I'll probably do it again because, you know, when you go in like this, they get a little messed up sometimes. So this is like your biggest brush, your biggest eye brush that you're going to use for the whole lid. That little tap, 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 that just gets off the extra powder so that you don't have any loose powder laying around. All right, so next we're going to move on to the next darkest color, and that's going to go just on your lid. So I am using the color Gorgeous. Don't you love, think about the names, don't you love it? It's like when you get your nails done, the OPI colors with all the fun names. It's like, this is how I want to feel today. Sexy, gorgeous, sunset on my face. Now I'm on a tropical vacation, and I'm sitting right here in my living room. So next I'm going to get my liner shadow brush. This is a double-sided brush. I'm just going to use this side right now just to do the lid. You can use this for liner, but we're not going to do that right now. This is just coating the lid. So this is the next darkest color, and this is a really pretty browny gold-ish neutral color. I'm going to go for the lid. This is a great summer look. But if you have blue eyes, brown eyes, hazel eyes, this will work. You're fair skin, darker skin, medium skin, have a tan, don't have a tan, neutral colors work. So we're going to do this just on the lid. Just the lid, just the part that covers your eyeball. And that's it. And, you know, it's always better to start off light. And if you want to add more, you can add more. It's much harder to take away. So start off with the lightest coat possible, and then you can work up to what works best for you. I'm going to do just a little bit more. I really love this color. I think it's just so pretty and little golden glow. Alright, so we have our whole lid. And then we're going to move on to the crease. And this is what's going to just accentuate just a little bit more. And make, sort of just pull the look together. Alright. So it's not much of a difference, you see? We have the one color all the way up, and then our gorgeous color on the lid. You can go darker if you want, but I think this is good for right now. And then we're going to go on to the color for the crease. Excuse me while I turn away and get my tools. So this color is a darker brown. It's called Confident. So I'm sexy, gorgeous, and confident all in one on my eyes. That's pretty cool, right? But think about it if you're looking at those names while you're getting ready, and you just think about that, and that's just going to set the tone for how you feel, I think, anyways. All right, so this one's a lot darker. I have a little bit extra in there than the last time, so I'm just going to put a little bit in there on the top. And this is the crease brush. So you can see the difference a little bit there. It's more of a tube cylinder-ish shape. Okay, and this is where we're going to follow the crease of our eye, that little rainbow that goes over our eyelid. Just a little bit in there, tap, tap, tap. Now, I do this with my eyes open because if you're trying to get in that crease when your eyes are shut, that's not what it's going to look like when you're facing everybody. So you want to do it with your eyes open. And you're going to start on the end, and you're just going to follow the crease. Get right in that pocket there, and that's it. Now, if you have a little bit of a hooded eyelid like I do, you can just go up a little higher because that top part is going to creep down on it a little bit. And keep the eye open, go straight on, and just, and I'm getting, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm tracing my eyeball literally. I'm getting right in there to get that crease. And you go back up. You can come back here if you need to. You know, don't get too concerned about making it match exactly. Your eyes are different. They're two different things. They're not going to match exactly. So just go with the shape of your eye. Go with what works. Don't stress. It's just makeup. You can always fix it and start lighter, and you can always go darker if you need to. All right. Come in there, and what I always do, there's lots of ways you can do this, but I just kind of wipe away so I don't have any extra going on down there. And then the final thing we're going to do is just blend, so you just don't have those harsh lines, just to soften it up a little bit. So I'm just going to take my blending brush, which is a more fluffy ended brush, like that, and it's like fluff, fluff, fluff. Start on the end and just little circles and come into the middle and back out again, and that's it. And that is a very quick, easy, simple, basic eye, but I mean that looks pretty good, I think. I think you could, you know, go pretty much anywhere with this, and then if you want to play it more, you can. If you're just going to work for the day or you're going out, like, this is a pretty easy thing to do. So, lightest color over the whole lid. Second lightest color just over the eyeball. Darkest color in the crease, face forward and follow it in, and then just take the blending brush or anything and blend. Little circles towards the middle. Don't swipe like that. Just little circles towards the middle. So that's eyeshadow. And you know, there's a lot more further intricate, complicated techniques you can do, but this is just simple, quick, basic. And look at what I have on my eyes. Sexy, gorgeous, confident. And I'm going to go through the day feeling like that. All right? So again, any questions you have, let me know. Comment below or send me a private message, whatever is better for you. And I will get right back to you, and I hope you're enjoying everything, and thanks for watching again. See you soon. Next up, we're going to talk about eyeliner and brows. Bye.